Subak is a Balinese farm cooperative. It's a term for bringing people together to share resources required to do whatever the farming might be. And clearly in the Balinese farming culture, that is primarily rice paddies. And so Subaks were brought together to really enable a sharing and a cultural sharing of many things, but the clear thing was water.
Hi, Chris Wilson. I'm the director and founder of a company called Subak Australia. In short, we fund and support not-for-profits focused on climate change, who are data intensive and very much looking to change policy for the better around climate change.
Starting a non-for-profit is a challenge, but One Life I is really proud to be part of Subak Australia because we didn't feel isolated throughout the process, and we met others that were on a similar position than us, and we also met a lot of partners that helped us and supported us on our mission. One of the greatest achievements for our non-for-profit has been to be able to showcase how artificial intelligence can be used for environmental monitoring. So we were able to find out more about the behavior and the ecology of threatened species and what can we do to better protect them.
The Women's Climate Congress is all about affiliation and collaboration. Because we are better together, being part of Subak means elevating voices and advancing women's leadership and gender equality in climate action to drive impact. One of our greatest achievements is our Charter for Change. It calls for immediate action on climate change and long-term actions for human and planetary well-being.
What we are trying to build at Subak is a transparent, collaborative ecosystem. So rather than trying to shove things down people's throats, we invite them in, meet, greet, we do publications, we get meetings with policy makers, we let them see what the not-for-profits are thinking. We're basically just trying an influential campaign, I guess, of sorts, by bringing the right people together in rooms, feel safe, they can share the information, they can see the data, and most importantly, it's the insights derived from the data, and then understanding how you need to present that data to policymakers. It is subtly different than how you might present it to a commercial investor or entity. You need to pitch it in line with current policy, you need to pitch it in line with the politics, which side of the fence they sit, and you need to make it feel safe that making a good decision in service of climate change can actually get them re-elected into the next cycle. It's taken us a while to learn that. It's not my background, but we've got really good people who've advised us that that's a great solution, but it will never fly because you don't do X. So we're now filling the gaps. It doesn't get lost on me that when there's a flood, a bushfire, a terrible event, we as humans, philanthropists, are very good at putting money forward after the event. Let's go help them rebuild, let's put resilience into the community. Because there's been this historic separation from the event and what I've done in the past. And actually now it's like, well, if you're passionate about the repair after the event, surely we are now opening our eyes to the fact that we're making these events more prevalent, more severe. So don't wait anymore. Let's get up front, put the philanthropic funds into solutions to stop these catastrophic events, to stop countries going under the water. And I think that, I'll say that generation, that's unfair, but there is a generational overlay to philanthropic funds in terms of age group. I think that's how we need to start attacking that conversation. That as a humanity, we are really good after the event of famine, trying to solve it. After the event of storm, trying to fix things. Why don't we flip that on its head and say, why don't we stop it from happening in the first place?